Praise God.
And if you belong to Christ, who holds the power and the healing abilities, that same power and healing abilities belong to you too. You too also have self-healing abilities and that same power that Christ brought you. Isn't that nice? You should be clapping hands at that.
To make a change, because right away, they say, well, I gotta change, right? I gotta make this transformation in my life, right? Exactly how long it's gonna take, because that could be a long process. That process can.
Marcus Hart Transform You Radio Show. The only radio show where you can make real results and start living in your purpose. Visit MarcusHartEnterprises.com. MarcusHartEnterprises.com.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. We got you now. Okay. I was getting a little worried for a second.
No, I was here. I was here.
Okay, we thought we lost you.
I'm here.
Is it a little bit of delay on your end, or can you?
No, you had just unmuted.
Hear?
You unmuted me, and you sent me the message, so I'm on. I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, perfect. So we got our beautiful audience out there, and then we also going to have a ton of replay viewers. So I'm very excited for the replay viewers who wasn't able to come on board with us live. But we are streaming this through Periscope, so we're giving Periscope a little free preview of what it's like to have the experience of Transform You Live show. And then, of course, all of our members out there that are already a part of the Transform You Live community, they got the opportunity to engage with us too. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. And yourself?
Oh, I'm doing awesome, man. I can't complain. I can't complain even if I wanted to.
I know that's right. And complaining would do no good anyway.
No, not at all. And I kind of just giggle to myself whenever I see somebody complaining. I'm like, wow, it's just only if they knew how good they had it.
Right. When you really look at it, you really are blessed. We may not have everything that we want, but we really are blessed. Everything that we need.
Okay, yeah, definitely, man. So tell us a little bit about yourself, just in short.
Oh my gosh. Well, my name is Elder Joshua Taylor, born and raised here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Member of Holy Redeemer Institutional Church of God in Christ. Just got ordained last year in August. I'm heavily involved in our youth ministry and also involved in the community as well, doing things with the community as far as doing prayer walks. Just finished being the campaign manager for mayoral candidate James Mathue, which was a great experience. Been involved in politics for a little while as well.
Wow, yeah. We know that election, the primary election just recently passed, and then there was a big backlash from a few people about James Mathue and sort of kind of endorsing Tom Barrett.
Yes. Yeah.
Am I correct?
Definitely. Yes, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
And,
yeah. So how did you kind of come to get aboard on that campaign with James Mathue?
Well, that's actually a great question. I did a prayer walk last year, actually our second prayer walk that we usually do during our Nikkei Fest, our Victory Festival that we have every year on the corner of 32nd and Hampton, and James Mathue had came out. We invited the mayor, and the mayor didn't come, but James Mathue came out, and James Mathue, after we had finished doing the prayer walk, he came to me and asked me, would I be his campaign manager? Now, for me, I had no idea what that would all entail, but God knew. And so that's how I became the campaign manager for mayoral candidate James Mathue, which was an experience that I should never forget.
Wow, yeah. So is that like your first time kind of like, getting involved with politics?
No, it wasn't my first time getting involved with politics. My first time getting involved with politics was being a volunteer with the Kerry Edwards campaign. And ever since then, that has been a passion of mine, politics and seeing how it all works. But that was my first time being the head of a campaign.
Yeah, it truly is, amazing how, things just work out, when we get pushed into our purpose, our true purpose here on life, and, in our passions especially, that's got to be a blessing for you.
Definitely. It was definitely a blessing. I learned so much.
Yeah, then you got the best of both worlds, so, you still get a chance to, dwell in ministry and then, get a chance also to, stay involved, like, on the political scene, too. So how important is that we, have more leaders who have both a spiritual side and as well as a real good sense of, like, what's happening in government?
I think that's very important. That's a good question. It's very important that leaders do have both of those, both political aspect and spiritual aspect. When you look through the Bible talks about different kings and governments and stuff like that. So you definitely need to be keen about your surroundings and what's going on around you, as well as being spiritual as well. Because if we're being spiritual, there's nothing wrong with, and not being keenly aware about what's going on in the surroundings, it could be very dangerous. And for those that are in leadership, because we need to be able to convey to the people how important it is to be involved politically, involved as well as voting, and as well as being spiritual as well, knowing about God for yourself and knowing what He would want you to do and represent.
Oh yeah, that's true. Wow, man, that's powerful right there. That's definitely something we all going to take to heart there. Upon hearing that, greatly appreciate that. Now going back to the recent City of Milwaukee primary, and especially with like increasing the voter turnout, specifically in the African American community. What are your thoughts on that?
Well, with the recent election that just happened, the primary election that we just had, the turnout was really low, especially in the African American community. And so what I believe is that one way that we can really tackle that is by letting people know not just the importance about it, but making sure that people are registered to vote. And making sure that they're engaged in the political process. I can't say that enough. A lot of people don't realize the sacrifices that were made for us to have the right to vote and to take that obligation and just slander, not even use it, is really sad. So I think that what we can do is what we can do is let people know, get people registered to vote, and definitely get them engaged and let them know about the people that are running. One thing I realized, and if I can say this, is one thing with the Matthew campaign is that the media was really biased. And I don't mind saying that. But when it came down to it, or having different things, the media was really biased about covering him, mainly in the African American community, I must say. And it's really sad to see and to know that, that's how it was. But we need to get more people engaged and not just focusing on just one particular party, but making sure that all the parties come to us and convey their platform, as well as letting us know how we can get involved with what they're doing as well.
Yeah, I definitely can't agree with you more, especially in a time like this where collaboration is very important, and then hearing both sides of the token, if you will, is important too. And it's quite interesting, with the African American vote, you would think that you will get more candidates, addressing more of the African American issues, making it very, one of those, primary things in their platform. Would you say that, if more candidates lean towards installing, like, African American issues more in their platform as primary, would that, like, kind of maybe increase the voter turnout possibly?
That's a really great question. When I think about it, it really would be a good thing if they did address the issues in the African American community, those that are running for office. When I look at it, and you will know for yourself, when we look at the 53206 zip code, that issue is not addressed like it really could be amongst our African American politicians, and that's really sad. Where it's the most high impoverished zip code and high incarceration zip code in the world, let alone not just in the city but in the world, and that could be addressed. We need to have an agenda. I don't want to say a black agenda, but African American agenda, where people know. Or they're addressing the issues that affect our community, whether it be job unemployment, whether it be mass incarceration, whether it be poverty, instead of just focusing on just the middle class. We need to focus on our issues. We need to have a platform where our issues are just addressed. Okay,
yeah, definitely. All right, so we're gonna switch gears a little bit, and then we'll go back to politics. So it says here that you're a real type of guy that's really concerned about health, not only for yourself but those of others. So why is it so important to take care of our health?
Well, it's so important that we take care of our health because it's very vitally important because we have to live. If we don't take care of ourselves and exercise and things of that nature, we'll begin to deal with different health challenges. But if we take care of ourselves by eating properly, eating healthier, exercising, and things of that nature, we'll then begin to experience a great, healthy lifestyle. So it is very important because if we don't take care of our health, we won't be around much longer, And, so it's important that we exercise and work out and eat healthy. That's so important. And a lot of times when we look at it, a lot of people don't take care of their health. A lot of people don't even go to doctor's appointments. I would be the first one to say being guilty. Sometimes it's, when you're in good health, sometimes it's not always the easiest thing to go get checked out, but it's important to get checked out by your doctor on a routine basis. But health is so vitally important,
Yeah, it is. And then you think about mental health too. It's funny that you mentioned proper eating and exercise and just getting those regular checkups. We see that we see it more and more that the body and the spirit, really does affect, what the mental side of us does. Would you agree to that?
Yes, definitely. When you look at it, the natural body and the spiritual, on the spiritual side and the natural side, they both go hand in hand. You must be healthy spiritually, and you must be healthy naturally by doing those things that will build you up. On the spiritual side, by reading the Bible, by going to church, by surrounding yourself with like-minded Christians on the spiritual side. But on the natural side, we have to exercise. We have to, like I said, eat healthy on a regular basis. And sometimes it's not always easy for some people, especially when you have a busy schedule. It's not always easy, but something that must be done. And like I said, routine visits as well. So we have to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves spiritually and naturally. So yes, they both go hand in hand.
Definitely. So yeah, man, I'm enjoying this conversation. You really offering some good points here. So what are some ways that, you would recommend people can do to more, take control of their health and reduce some of the health issues that they're having in their own lives?
Well, I would say first and foremost, make sure that they have a routine doctor's visit. Second of all, exercising, working out. Nothing like a good walk, right? With the springtime ready to come upon, there's nothing like a good walk, going down by the lake and just parking your car and walking, taking the stairs instead of the elevator, things of that nature. And not only that, but, just changing your eating habits. Instead of eating junk food, eat some fruit and vegetables, or maybe eat some fish or something like that, because those are really good ways to help you take care of yourself. And whether you know it or not, there are a lot of natural remedies that can reduce a lot of these health challenges as well. One that comes to mind is apple cider vinegar. That reduces high blood pressure and other ailments as well. But we definitely can take care of ourselves by those things that I mentioned previously.
Great. Yeah, fantastic, man. Just great information here. And, this is stuff that we can apply in our lives right away. This is instant application stuff. And that's the type of information that you're throwing at us right now. We greatly appreciate it, especially all of my viewers and the audience out there.
And definitely, if I may say this. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what I want to say, both of these topics are really near and dear to me, because especially health. Because me, being born with cerebral palsy, I don't let that stop me from engaging in being healthy and being engaged in staying in good shape. Matter of fact, if I may share this with you, the Lord had gave me a vision last year to start a fitness and health movement program. Actually, it's on Facebook, and it is literally going great, man. Designed to help people to live a healthier lifestyle. And I'm telling you, man, God is blessing that greatly, man. So I encourage people to go check it out. If you need more information, you can inbox me on Facebook. Marcus has my information, but definitely that's something that is near and dear to my heart, man. And especially with our African American community having the highest obesity rate, it's so sad, man.
Yeah,
it really is sad.
Yeah, and then I got into a really huge battle the other day with some Facebook followers on a thread. I had comment about the Sports Illustrated model. And she looks fantastic. Don't get me wrong, she looks very fantastic. But behind her work of maintaining, just the way she looks, and she does practice a healthy lifestyle. And I mentioned that, we ought to still be promoting good health, too. We don't want to just look at looks and say, oh, she looks good, and I can do it, too, because I'm big. But, we can both be big and still be healthy at the same time. So what are your thoughts about that?
Definitely. Something that you mentioned that, I think a lot of times society portrays sizes of people being smaller as being healthy, and then people that are on a little big size as unhealthy. But when you really think of it, you could be small and not be healthy. When you think about it, if you're not taking care of yourself properly, you can be skinny and not be healthy. But I think that society portrays that being small is the way to go, but really it's not really the truth. But on the other side too, you can be big and still be healthy. I believe that.
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely true. Some people are, made a certain way, but just like what you're doing, we should get more people like you that advocate of just, the facts of just, being healthy, period, and size is not always, the definition of healthy. It's more the practice that you mentioned.
There you go. It's a lifestyle, man.
Yeah, so
It's a lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be a lifestyle. Definitely. Yeah, fabulous, man. So just one more time, just give us a way that we can contact you before I let you go.
Oh, man, you can contact me on Facebook. My name is Elder Joshua Taylor. Or you can email me at 21centpreacher@gmail.com. And I'd look forward to hearing from you. Or, hey, if you want to come to church, join me at Holy Redeemer Institute in the Church of God in Christ. 3500 was Mother Daniel's Way. Look forward to seeing you there.
Awesome, man. And just so that we have it one more time for us, if you just repeat that best contact information for us.
Sure. My Facebook name is Elder Joshua Taylor. Or you can email me at 21centpreacher@gmail.com.
Awesome. Okay, so yeah, and then back to politics, just one last question I just got to ask you. And, this is going to be a question I'm going to ask all people that comes on the show, especially if they're in the U.S. How do you feel about the 2016 presidential election coming up in the fall here?
Well, this election cycle is a little different than most election cycles. But this one, I believe that the candidates that have been selected or have put their name out there, I really don't think it's a good selection for our country. When you think about the Democratic side, you got Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, and on the Republican side, you got Donald Trump and Cruz and Rubio and Carson and Kasich. I don't really think that any of those persons really, even though they have been in public service other than Trump, I really don't think that they really are fit to lead our country at this moment. Our country is in a very strange place right now, and that's my opinion on it. I don't think that any of them are really ready to lead or really ready to be president. I really don't.
Okay. Okay, yeah, hey, man, I definitely respect your opinion there. So, and especially with the screwy stuff that's going on, nowadays, you got people barking and
right,
and then people just further dividing the country. So,
it reminds me of a circus. It reminds me of a circus, man.
It does. you don't know what act is going to happen next.
You don't know, man.
Yeah, so we definitely appreciate you coming on and taking time out of your busy schedule. You've been a fantastic guest, man. And and we're gonna make sure that people get in touch with you again, and we'd like to have you on in the future, man. As as time moves forward here,
Man, I'm so humbled and honored to be even part of the show, and I enjoyed this as much as you all did. I really did. And so I'm looking forward to being on in the future. I'm definitely looking forward.
Okay, great. Fantastic. You got it there, folks. So if you want more information about this show or being able to access the recording of this show, visit us at transformubroadcast.com. That's transformubroadcast.com. Join our community. You can sign up with a free membership. But if you want to participate and be involved on live shows just like this one and ask questions right on air, you can upgrade your membership, to a paid membership and, be able to just be a part of this. So this is a real huge thing we're doing here. This is our first time back on air live and with a very special guest. I think it's going to be, going down in history as one of my best guests, Elder Joshua Taylor, okay, politician and health expert. Make sure you get in touch with him or get in touch with us directly at transformubroadcast.com, and we can connect you with him if you are hearing this as a replay viewer. So thank you guys once again. Thank you once again, Elder Joshua Taylor, for coming on board here. And to each and every one of you, yeah. And there's something that we always, tell all of our viewers, Josh, we leave them with this. We tell them many blessings, peace, and love.
I like
and
that.
then we will end it there. Okay. All right.